Hi everyone, Trash Can here. Today we are trying something different. We are trying to custom paint this toy, and it is from Takara Tomy. It is Star Wars 8080, if you are familiar with it. So we are going to add layers and layers of weathering to it, and hopefully we can make it look very different. Okay, let's open up. So as you can see, right, the finishing is a bit glossy, and yep, it's a combination of, I can tell it's a combination of plastic and metal, so it might be tricky. You can see, right, the details are not very clear and it doesn't pop. So okay, let me go and take a few pictures of it before we start customizing this piece of 8080. Wow, got wheels below also. So wow, it really moves like a toy car. Okay, see you guys in a bit. So guys, we are back after taking some pictures. So let's go through what we need today. Okay, we need some brushes. You can use this wash from Tamiya. If you don't have it, you can use shoe polish. Believe it or not, shoe polish does the same job. Okay, we have various washes. These washes are mainly for, you know, those tanks and miniatures. If you don't have it, don't worry. You can always use, these are basically just color mix that is watered down, so you don't have to mix with water again. A piece of cloth, a piece of sandpaper, and some water. Okay, so let's start. So you can see, right, this 8080 right now is very shiny. So what we need to do is we need to sand a bit here and there so that it can take the paint better. So I'll time lapse this part. So guys, you just have to go easy on it. You don't have to really, you know, try to sand very thoroughly. You just need to sand a bit here and there so that the surface is not very smooth. So we will start with the lighter color first. Then as we progress, we will add on more layers and layers of wash. So let's start with earth wash. Okay, this is what we're going to use. I'm gonna pour it in. Just a few drops will do. Get our trusty brush. So when you do this, right, you don't have to really care about how it goes. You just need to apply it on, just like that, on all the any place that you feel like applying this to. Just apply it. Okay guys, remember, you do not have to use this wash if you cannot get it. You can always mix up your own. You know, this is just I guess this is not even acrylic colors. It's just some very washed down paint. You know, when I say washed down, is I meant it is mixed with a lot of water. I'm pretty sure in this case it's water. I'm trying to cover as much as I can, but if you miss a few spots, don't worry about it, because this is just the first pass. Okay, we are done with the first pass. Let's leave this. Let's set it aside. Oh my god, it doesn't. Okay, just set it aside. Come on. Right, so we clean our brush. So as we wait for it to dry, let me show you. This is the wash I use. It's called the European Dust. Okay guys, more or less it's dry. So what you need to do now is you get a piece of cloth, put a bit of water, just a bit. So you randomly wipe off the excess. Randomly you wipe off. You don't want to take off too much, you don't want to take off too little. So you just make sure that you go through the entire piece. So you take off most of the paint on the high spots, and the low spots will be darkened by the wash that we applied just now. So as you can see, right, immediately from just now, right, it has the lower spots has a darker shade to it, so the detail pops a bit more. So now we are going to add a second layer, which okay, I'm going to randomly choose a rust color. Okay, so this is not about teaching you the technique. It's more like showing you that what I've been doing to my DIY props and all my toys. Okay, so let's shake this up and use a couple of drops. As you can see, right, the color is very dark, so we are going to add very bright and orange. We're going to add a bit of water to dilute it down further. So this one we are going to, that's my dog, I'm going to apply same way as the dark color just now. So we are going to go through the entire piece. So this piece will look rusty, a bit of a rust look, not the look you'll find on normal 8080. So let's just imagine that this piece of 8080 has been there for a very long time and rust is building up. Yep, a bit of imagination like that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna wait for it to dry. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I found a hole below, so I stuff a brush beneath it so I don't have to touch the model. Anyways, it is more or less dry. So we're going to repeat the same thing. We're going to take a piece of cloth, put a bit of water on top, and we're going to clean off most of the paint. I'm not sure whether you guys can catch the scratches that is done by the sanding just now. I hope it is catching. Right, so those are the spots that will have additional, weathering effect to it. You can see, right? I hope so. I'll take some pictures later. Alright, so I'm not happy with the European dust, so we will go in with another wash, and this time we are going to use the oil earth. It doesn't cover, because this color is darker than the orange, right? The rust color, so we do not want it to cover too much of the orange, the rust color. So we will dab a bit here and there, just so that it looks used, not new, right? So we do not want our stuff to look new, we want it to look used. So just randomly touch up the places that you think that looks very new. Okay, we need more paint. See, the paint is floating, let it float, it's fine. It's flowing, is it? The paint is flowing. It's fine, it will dry later and those spots will be darker. It's totally fine. So we're gonna leave it down for a while because we need more of those wash. Maybe a couple more droplets. Okay, let's go in. So the same thing, we're going to use a piece of towel, a damp towel, to clean it off, to wipe off the excess. So yep, going to wipe off the excess, make sure that we touch all the high spots, so the high spots will be lighter and the lower spots will be darker, right? So this is like the third pass already. You can already see that this 8080 has become very different. It looks very warm, and it depends on where you want to stop. So we can stop right here if we want to, but we are going to add one more last pass, and this is the darkest pass. Yeah, we are going to use this Tamiya panel colors. So this is actually used for Gundam models, frequently used for Gundam models. So we're going to put some here. Okay, so we're going to get our smallest. This brush tip is very small because we want to cover the panel lines, right? So we try to focus and we just use this on the panel lines. like that. Then we wipe off the excess immediately. So we go through this for all the lines, panel lines. We just clean off the high spots with our hand because it's the most effective way for now. You guys can use black shoe polish for this as well. You just have to dilute the shoe polish. So guys, as you can see, right, we are pretty much done with this piece. You can see the big difference between the original piece and this one. If you don't worry, I will take some pictures of it. So yep, guys, if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up and support us by subscribing to us. And check out our social media. We have a Facebook page and we have an Instagram page. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.